Reciprocal pronouns. This is another category of pronouns. And to understand reciprocal pronouns, let's study the following sentences. The two men helped each other. For example, we have two men, A and B. So here, A helped B and B helped A. And that is why we are saying the two men helped each other. In the second sentence, they cheated one another. It means we are talking about a group of people and they cheated one another. So, there are only two reciprocal pronouns, each other and one another. And we use reciprocal pronouns when two or more people do the same thing. We also use the possessive forms of each other and one another. That is, each other's and one another's. For example, they decided to look after each other's children. The group of students often stayed in one another's houses. As you know that possessive form means when something being possessed by someone. And that is why we will be using the possessive form of each other and one another as each other's and one another's. Now, let's talk about typical errors with reciprocal pronouns. Most of the children get confused between reciprocal pronouns and plural reflexive pronouns. That means ourselves, yourselves, themselves, etc. We need to understand that reciprocal pronouns and plural reflexive pronouns have different meanings. Let's understand this with an example. John and Peter talk to each other. That means John talks to Peter and Peter talks to John. But when we say John and Peter regularly talk to themselves, it means John talks to himself and Peter talks to himself. Now let's understand the difference between each other and one another. There is a very little difference in meaning between each other and one another. Each other is used when two persons or things are stated, and one another is used when more than two persons or things are involved. For example, when we say Rohan and his friend Sohan respect each other, it means we are talking about two persons, Rohan and Sohan. When we say we Indians must love one another, it means we are talking about more than two persons. I hope you have understood the difference between each other and one another. So that's all in reciprocal pronouns. In the next video, we will understand interrogative pronouns. So keep watching and keep learning.